We stand this evening under the chuppah. You stand together because you have made promises to each other. You stand together because you mean everything to each other. You stand together because you love each other. And because all of that is true, that's why we're here tonight.
Lovely.
Oh, beautiful. Your eyes. Oh.
Do you, Seth, take Stephanie to be your wife, to love, to honor, and to cherish? If so, say yes.
Yes.
And Stephanie, do you take Seth to be your husband, to love, to honor, and to cherish? If so, say yes.
Yes.
Dear Stephanie and Seth, I hope you have had at least a few moments to be still, breathe, and take in each and every special detail about your wedding day. Together, you've planned an extra special celebration to commemorate your love for each other.
It's so easy to see the devotion and compassion you have for each other, and that's why I'm confident you couldn't have built a stronger foundation upon which to launch the rest of your lives together. I couldn't be happier for my best friend to have found you, Steph, and I'm thrilled to be here today, starting you off on this next exciting chapter of your lives.
Stephanie has always been very outgoing, very energetic, very bubbly, very kind, cares about other people, and always very sweet.
Cheers.
When Stephanie started attending Villanova Law School, we heard more about my friend Seth than the law school classes or her professors. My friend Seth drives a BMW. Several days later, Stephanie found out that Seth's BMW was actually being loaned to him by his grandfather because his Hyundai was in the shop. Still not a deal breaker for our daughter.
It was already on its way up. I guess that wasn't the case.
It's up, it's in the girls' room. And
They're bringing it. Oh, they're bringing it from. The hair people are coming.
It's like yeah. So do we have any footage that's usable at all?
For those who've had the chance to get to know Seth, they'll be familiar with the obvious. His contagious smile, his quick wit, his intelligence. He's equally comfortable lighting up the room with his sense of humor as he is discussing his love for the Mets and his interest in business and technology. He's also deeply loyal to his friends. The groomsmen all know Seth from different corners of his life, but the fact that we'd already all been introduced years prior is testament to Seth's ability to build community and the care he puts into his close relationships. This man has a huge heart.
Very nice, very clean.
Cheers. Seth.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The last time we have to see Frank.
Seth, I can't believe it's finally our wedding day. I am so excited to marry you and to start the next chapter of our love story. I am the luckiest woman in the world, and I am so excited to be your wife. Thank you for being my best friend, my confidant, my voice of reason, and the love of my life. Now put on your new shades, take a sip of your whiskey, and let's get this party started.
Aww. I love the little sleeves and everything. Do you feel like a princess? Wow, what earrings are those? They're very pretty.
Flowery thing. Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so pretty, gorgeous. You're so pretty.
It's like a flower.
Steph, you are a part of me, my soulmate and my person, the love of my life, the source of my greatest joy, my North Star, guiding me exactly where I'm supposed to be. I often think about the day we met, the serendipity of it all, especially now knowing the story of your journey to Villanova. I promise to be there for you every second of every day, to be the best version of myself and to be the best husband the world has ever seen. I love you so much. I missed you. I never want to be away from you like that again. It's terrible. Can I show you? I've been waiting to show you this all day.
It's so perfect.
You're so perfect. I love you. You look amazing.
Didn't even see the back yet.
Oh, your dress? Can I see it? Oh. I love it. How are you so beautiful?
He takes care of Stephanie. He makes sure that she's happy and, does whatever he can to support her.
Angle towards me. Yep. You guys are good. Beautiful. Smile. 1, 2, 3.
Stephanie and Seth, do you know the story of the lovers, Romeo and Juliet? I know you do. They are called star-crossed lovers. In other words, according to Shakespeare, it was the stars themselves in the heavens that determined that they were meant to be together. Now, the people of Shakespeare's world were hardly the only ones to believe that when it came to love, there was one special person that was meant for us. In our Jewish tradition, we call that person our bashert, our meant to be. Our bashert is the one that God intended for us. And so when we find that special person, it feels like we have done what we were meant to do, and our lives are complete. Steph, you found a wonderful man who is thoughtful of you, always leaving you little cards and notes and buying you flowers. Someone who is kind and compassionate. Someone with a wonderful sense of humor who always keeps you laughing. And Seth, you lucky man, you found this incredible young woman. Beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside, accomplished, giving, kind, and someone who brings out the very best in you. So no wonder it works so well. It's so easy for the two of you to be together. It's so easy to be around each other, and it's easy to see it from the smiles and the tears and the laughter and the constant caresses. This is something special.
I thought I'd, walk down the aisle and I'd be looking at people, and I would remember people said to soak up every minute of it. I think it was my life with Stephanie flashed before me.
I was smiling. I was happy because I knew that we were bringing Stephanie to the man she loved.
I felt sad. To me, it was like, this is kind of where a parent lets go, and I can't let go, and I still haven't let go.
It is therefore my privilege and my joy and my absolute delight to pronounce you, Seth, and you, Stephanie, husband and wife, married in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and according to the traditions of our Jewish faith.
Throughout our friendship of sharing our lives, standing next to you today as you married your best friend has undoubtedly been one of my favorite moments we've shared. Seth, because of you, I get to see my best friend smile every day. I've watched her heart expand and fall so madly in love with you. The happiness, support, respect, and love you have brought into her life is unmatched. You were asked to describe Steph in one word and you chose radiant. And I couldn't think of a better word than that.
We've also expanded our family, and we have the addition of his mother, Lauren, and the rest of the Newtfelds, Grandma and Grandpa Cynthia and Fred, Sister Bryn, and of course, Uncle Sean, Aunt Leah, Adam, and Mason. Mark and I are so grateful that along with treating Stephanie like one of their own, they treat our family as part of theirs. May you look at each other 50 years from now the way you did tonight under the chuppah. Hopefully, that will resonate with both of you as well. We love you both very much, and we wish you a lifetime of love and happiness.
If someone asked me, what do you love most about the newlyweds, I'd say it's the way they look at each other. When Steph enters a room, Seth lights up like a Christmas tree. You look at each other with smiles that say love, though your lips are silent. You each say the other completes you, and how very special is that? As you grow the next branch of the family tree, may you take the lessons and information you've been told about from those for whom you are named or miss, and create a home from one generation to the next. The home you build will not be my home, but my home, wherever it is, will always be yours.
And that brings me to Steph. I remember when I first started hearing about her in the fall of 2015. I was living in Minneapolis, so I first learned of her over texts and phone calls with Seth. To say he seemed smitten would be an understatement. Just after they started dating, he texted me, and I quote, "She's the only girl I've ever been with that I'm not afraid to talk about the future with." It was a huge claim for a 22-year-old to make about a girl he'd known for just 3 or 4 months. It was obvious that Steph's sharp wit is a unique match for Seth's, but more exciting to me was how easy it was to see how quickly you both had developed a deep sense of devotion and love for each other. No words on that topic needed to be exchanged. The way you guys looked at each other alone was enough.
Yummy.
Look at her.
Do that again for Ben.
Look at her.
Sorry. All right, get out of here.
I have to leave?
Yeah.
Why?
We're running really far behind.
Okay, bye. Love you. You're beautiful.
I saw Tom Cruise wearing Randolph Engineering aviators in American Hustle, and I just loved the way they look, and I wanted a pair for like 3-4 years at this point. And so when I was thinking about what to get my groomsmen as a thank you for being groomsmen, I wanted to get them all sunglasses. So I was going to buy them all a pair of these, and it was way out of the budget. So I got them gold aviators, and Steph said she would get me this pair. So that's really, there's no actual significance other than I thought they were badass.